Hello and welcome to my guide to Brewfest 2013. In this guide I'll go through all the achievements, getting tokens, quests, rewards and that kind of thing. So first off, getting tokens. Now there's a few different prerequisite quests at the fair area which are pretty much self-explanatory. Now one of the main mechanics is ram riding. Whenever you are riding a ram you get ram riding reins. Ram racing reins. You want to put these in your hotbar, and when you click on them your ram will speed up. The faster it goes the more fatigue it gets. If it hits 100 it will slow down massively, so it's best to remain at a canter and then move down to a walk when it's near 100. Now for one of the main quests there's a way that you can gallop the whole thing, and I'll go into that later. Now there's a daily to go to the 4 different locations in either Stormwind or, Ironforge or Orgrimmar, and promote one of the breweries. You can cheat this by just dismounting and using your flying mount. When you go into the required area it will cheer for the brewery automatically. Now the other daily is called Brew for Brewfest. This is a pretty fun one. You basically have a period of time in which you need to use your ram to deliver brew between 2 different locations. Now you unlock this after a tutorial quest. You can constantly gallop on this quest because there's 4 different buckets of apples along the route, and when you run into one of the buckets of apples your ram's fatigue is reduced to 0. So pretty much you can chain gallop between the 4 buckets and you can get this one done really quickly. Now in the American servers there's a quest called Pink Elks That Prayed, and it gives 40 tokens for killing 3 pink elks in various parts of the different cities. It's not available in the EU because of some bullshit laws. Now, meta achievements. The main one is Brew of the Month. This is one of the big ones. It costs 200 tokens and you need to purchase a membership to the Brew of the Month club. This is pretty much just bought off the quartermaster, and then you turn it into either Orgrimmar or Ironforge. It's pretty simple. You just need to get your 200 tokens from the various sources and then buy it. Next is Down with the Dark Iron. Every 30 minutes the Dark Irons will attack the Brewfest camp. To defend it you just need to grab a complimentary Brewfest sampler. It's best to hotkey the thing just to make it easy. Simply tab target through all the different dwarves and throw the Brewfest sampler at them. If enough of them are defeated, your side will win and they will drop a cog on the ground. Clicking on the cog gives you a daily quest, and turning that in gives you the achievement. It's also a daily source of 10 Brewfest tokens. The next one is called Does Your Wappletinger Linger? Now in the US servers you just need to complete a quest called Catch the Wappletinger, the Wild Wappletinger. Basically you can only see these when you're drunk, so once you get your character drunk you just use the provided net on them. In the EU, catching animals while drunk is against a PEGI 12 rating, so you just need to buy the pet for 200 coins, or tokens. No, they're not tokens, they're coins. I'm silly. Now next, the Brewfest diet. It's also very easy. You just need to eat one of all the different kinds of food that are sold in the Brewfest camp. Dire Brewfest is awarded for killing Corin Direbrew. Simply queue for him in the dungeon finder, and really by this stage the boss is just trivial. He drops 470 trinkets and you'll get a keg shaped treasure chest once a day, which will give you Direbrew's Bloodied Shanker, the Tremendous Tankard of Terror, which are 465 weapons, and you can also drop a Great Direbrew Kodo, Brewfest Kodo, or Swift Brewfest Ram, and it can also give you Direbrew's Remote, which will port your party to the bar in BRD. Finally, Have a Keg will travel's really easy. You just need to buy the Brewfest hops for 2 tokens and use them on the mount. Now for the non-meta achievements. Let's start with Disturbing the Peace. This is probably the hardest one to get. You need to get 3 different bits of Brewfest armor, get completely smashed, and then slash dance in Dalaran. So you'll need 350 tokens for this, and you can just buy the stuff from the vendor. It's pretty simple. Next, the Brewfest mount requires you to get one of the mounts that drop from Corin. This is pretty much an RNG luck one. Next we have Drunken Stupor, which requires you to survive a 65 foot fall, while wearing the Synth Brew goggles. You just need to buy those goggles, and an easy way to do this is to go to the southeast bridge of Shattrath and then jump off it. You'll just barely survive. Next one is called Strange Brew. You'll have to find the NPCs at the various festival areas and buy the drinks off them and drink them. Pretty easy. Next and finally we have Brew of the Year. You need to drink all of the different Brew of the Month ales. This will of course take you a full year. Brew of the Month will give you a beer in the mail every month forever pretty much. Now next we have rewards. So we can get quite a few different things. There's Direbrew's Remote, which drops from Corin and ports the party to BRD. There are Preserved Hops, which turn your mount into a Brewfest mount until you dismount. They cost 20 coins. There are Eyesight Enhancing Romance Goggles, which can be purchased for 100 coins. They make other characters look like either female orcs or male, what you call them? Gnomes, yeah, they're terrible. Also, there are the Brewfest Pony Keg and the Brewfest Keg Pony. They cost 100 and 200 coins respectively. The Pony Keg is a keg of beer, and the Keg Pony is a 3-minute mount. There are also clothes which cost 50, 100 and 200 coins each. Now, fresh in Mists, you can get a panderan brew pack for 100 coins. It just puts one of those brew kegs on your back. You can also get a brew horn which attaches 2 tankards to your head, and it costs 2 coins. And finally, there are some pets, a pint-sized pachyderm or something like that, I don't know, and a Woppeltinger's tankard. They cost 100 and 200 coins respectively, unless you're American, and you can do the quest for the Woppeltinger. And then finally, of course, there's the 2 mounts from Core and Dire Brew. So that's it, all of Brewfest in under 6 minutes. Good luck. It's my favourite holiday because, I don't know why, I just have nice memories of it. So anyway, there you go. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.